All right, guys. So we have Deckard's Erudition by versus Bad by Design. I have I missed the first game, unfortunately. But catching the second game, Bad by Design is up by one, winning Eternal Shrines. And so, bring up some information here. Um, to- for those who don't know, Deckard's Erudition is the second seed team, and Bad by Design is the seventh seed team. And whoever wins this game plays against Strange Team Comp, which was the sixth seeded team going into the playoffs. They upset the third seed team. See if I can show you guys the bracket while we're going in here. That work? Yeah. Not this one. There we go. So yeah, right now we're here. Deckers versus Bad by Design going against the sixth seed. So Bad by Design up by one game right now. So that's not the end of the game yet, but we have a potential to see another upset of the second seed team. This game, Phoenix Rising Citrine versus BG 40 Seconds to Feed, had to be postponed because a team member had to go to the hospital, I believe. So, well wishes goes out to their players. But, once they get done, I mean, so far, in terms of these two teams, we have upsets of the upper seed. The seed being the fourth seed here, and then the sixth seed being the third seed here. So, yeah, right now we're having a break in the uh, in before the next game. So I'm going to bring up some stats. In 1 second. Oh, never mind. Let me turn on this volume, and then we'll just hop into game two. I could not figure it out. So game two, we have Decker's Erudition with their first pick here. Hey, what's up, Jacob Schlu? Thanks for joining, man. All right. Sound is loud for me. Hopefully, it's not loud for you guys. I'm going to turn the desktop audio down just a little bit. I was trying to get music to play with this, but it's like I didn't set it up correctly. All right, so yeah, Joanna bands and Falstad bands here. In terms of high priority bands, uh, Tank Players and Ethereum is known to be playing a bit of Joanna and ETC primarily in this game or in the season. So banning their main tanks, one of their main tanks' main plays here. Seen Asmodan ban. So trying to get rid of wave clear with these four bans. Right now we have no Asma, no Falstad, just a Eva Joanna band here. Hey, Spectrum, what's up? All right, so DB Smiley with the first pick of Spectrum. My apologies. Thanks for checking in with the team in the Div B NGS channel. I really like the May pick. I know that heat transfer, May's level 1 heat transfer that heals on slowed targets, it was popular, but the level 1 wave clear talent could be pretty powerful here, especially this Tomb of the Spider Queen really focuses on wave clear to, regain control of the objective and also to control the lanes. So popping fresh on the Sonya, Lefendra on the Kael'thas, then Ethereum on the Gul'dan. So lots of wave clear going on here. Looking for some more team fight. Stukov drafted by the Ragnar. Yeah, so far not much. There's poke on either side in terms of their DPS choices, and looking for some team fight ability now. I think the wave clear is pretty much taken care of by both teams, and really no need for bruisers like a Azul or Leoric to double soak. Spectrum says, "I love watching NGS playoffs." Yeah, I mean, I'm stoked for this. There's been a lot of upsets in this season. Like I was saying earlier, all the lower seeds have been taken out except for the first versus 8 seed game. And this game, whoever wins this game will go against the 6 seeded team Strange Team Comp. Greymane and Lucio taken out for either team. We're looking for a tank, healer, and another DPS pick. Maybe a sustained auto attack damage DPS. And Joanna and May have been taken out. So those are the main wave clear tanks. We have a Deckard and a Cassia. A lot more team fight utility with these picks, while Kel'Thas and Sonya are going to be really good with the wave clear. So with these final Bruiser and DPS picks, the Pina Colada and MJ Doom take. Yrel and Tychus. So yeah, the range is going to be primarily in Gul'dan. Tychus not having that much range unless he takes a correct level 1. But to me, this looks like a good grenade build game just to poke out the enemy team on Bad by Design. I mean, in terms of tanks, you got the Garrosh and Diablo still. Stitches could be good with the wave clear too. No, we have Varian. So Varian to lock down with the taunt. Follow up could be from the Kael'thas and Deckard's root. Oh, the Cassie is going to be when dishing out a lot of damage with Kael'thas' Living Bomb and Flame Strike in this game. All right, and here we go. Game number 2, Bad by Design versus Deckard's Erudition. Now, this game, what I'm going to expect is not much in terms of roaming. It's going to be a 4-man top and mid, clearing waves, just grabbing gems while Yrel and Sonya duke it out below. In terms of other macro, not much in terms of the ability for Deckard's Erudition to grab camps, whereas Sonya can do camps pretty easily. So we'll see how this plays out macro-wise. Let's call out the teams. So on Deckers, we have Xanatharium. On the Gul'dan, we have Dragnar on Stukov, DB Smiley on May, Pina Colada on Tychus, and MJ Doom on Yrel. On the Bad by Design team, Captain Crowley on Varian Lathan, on Kael'thas, Althine on Deckard, Slice on the Cassian, Poppin' Fresh on Sonya. Let's head on into the middle of the lane. Both teams going mid. Sonya already posturing bot. Yo, Minikin, what's up, man? Deckard putting out the potions. We have... Bring the talents up. We do have Tychus going the grenade build. Bad by design, a little bit ahead in terms of the rotations here. Pina Colada jumping right in the front. Misses. Root doesn't quite catch him, but Pina Colada trying to get in on the Thandra on the Kael'thas, but Living Bomb not quite doing any much damage as Slice and Thandra get healed up by the Deckard. There's a talent, so we do have a W build, Sonya, and a Quest Cassia. And, oh, nice silence and a push by MJ Doom on Captain Crowley here. Captain Crowley leaves with 400 HP. Nice healing by Slice, or by Alfine there. While in the bot lane, we do see MJ Doom not having enough wave clear just yet to bully and pressure Sonya. Then Ethereum on the Gul'dan, wave clear, pushing blue wave. Kael'thas does the same for Bad by Design up in the top lane. Decide trying slow, try to get the stun on Lefandra. Doesn't quite get it. That's coming up. One stack from the Living Bomb pushes over to Xanatharium. Captain Crowley looking for a charge, but no level 4 variant quite yet. Captain Crowley in a very tough position here in the middle of the entire team, and Captain Crowley goes down for Bad by Design. First blood. He's only 3 clearing waves and rotating. BB Smiley get the globes. While down bot, we do have Nicolata going on Cat. Sonya. Sonya's able to leave with 5 HP. Meanwhile, up top, we have a 2v3 going here. Deckard's. Yep, I can do that. Let me know if that's too loud. Captain Crowley taunt is out. Xanatharium at half HP, but able to live. Captain Crowley's gonna need some follow-up by the Kael'thas here, or by Deckard going for a kill. The damage from is not that fast right now. It's pretty slow, especially up into the later levels here. Slight level lead for Deckard's Erudition here. They're about half up in terms of level 4s. We do have Tychus going the minigun rhythm. Crowley has the taunt up, uses the taunt on the Stukov. Slice comes in to defend. Crowley trying to get some good lockdown, but I think it's just too much from Deckard's Erudition. While down bot, Doom, looks like MJ Doom stole the camp from Popping Fresh at about 3 HP. MJ Doom gets the stun, but MJ Doom is rooted. It's hit by the towers a couple of times, but Popping Fresh on the able to clear the seat camp. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Slice slowed, blinded, out down at 500 HP, 400 HP, 100 HP, and gets taken out by hand. But Alpine there to pick up those gems. Gems not lost at all. Gems are 68 right now, about 45. A team turn in bot. Both gems up top. Deckard is going to miss one wave up. Okay, they are head. 7s come on both teams. And Deckard gets the first turn in as the Web Weaver's descent from the left side. And going kind of a hybrid build here. Looking for more CC at level 7 in addition to the wide pursuit of flame on the Fell Flame Q. Big push top while middle is defended by Bad by Design here. Down below, Sonya with W build. Do quick work of this unless MJ gets some damage. Now this minion is going to hurt Sonya pretty hard here. Not too careful. As we have up in the top, Bad by Design coming up with 4 against a team of 4 Decker's Erudition. Taunt on the Gul'dan, but no follow-up. And probably has to come on back. His teammates were a little bit farther behind because they wanted to clear the Web Weaver, unfortunately. Taunt will be up in 5 seconds. On down bot, MJ Doom getting the bottom wall here. Fresh getting the seismic slams out. Chip MJ Doom down, but with no wrath. Fresh too much. Meantime, we do have in the mid lane the wave being pushed mid and a possible bush gank. Nope, no bush gank here. Both teams trying to get level 10s right now. Metapana and Zenitharium look patiently in the bush for a rotation into that bush. Yeah, Spectrum, you got it, man. Thanks for letting me know. Alright, Captain Crowley chipping away. Captain Crowley gets stunned. Oh, the silence comes out. And Captain Crowley leaves with about 600 HP. That was a good follow by Thrognor on the Stukov there for DB Smiley's stun from May. Down in the Bruiser camp, Slice taking the Merc camp here. Hoping to get a little bit of a push so they can turn in. While this Bruiser camp turns in, let's see if it opens it up for either Captain Crowley or the Thandra, the Kel'Thas and the Varian to turn in. But DB Smiley watching the bush up top here. The first interrupt comes up from DB Smiley. That Mercamp's already been cleared out by Gul'dan and Tychus here. And it's coming online for both teams. We have Daewon listen from the Deckers. Sonya's still waiting on the old choice as well as Cassia. While on the other side, pretty standard. We do have Tychus going with the drill, Kraken Laser Drill at level 10. Here and the Ice Wall will be really good setups for any type of pick or gank. DB Smiley comes out with the Ice Wall. And Varian's still stuck in the silence. DB Smiley gets stunned by Kel'Thas, and the fear comes out on Deckard, and Deckard goes down. Oh, but May gets taunted, stuck in the towers. AT gets the last hit. Nikolai trying to get some damage. Popping Fresh coming up with the flank from behind. Ragnar deals with the swiping, the flailing swipe here as the Web Weavers come again from the blue side. It's going to be defended first, so Team Deckers is going to go bot to try to get at least a fountain in this fort, because there's no building up top. Middle Web Weaver gets cleared, and here comes Bad by Design, taking the safe way around. The taunt does not go out on MJ Doom. And this fort looking like it's in trouble. Have a half HP Weaver. And the Weaver gets cleared, saving the fort. Now, KT is stuck top, and Deckers does see that, but they want to try to get a gank here. Nope. Goodbye Bad by Design. Going the safe way here, but maybe they'll try to tag this fort. Yep, they're going to try to tag this fort. This KT is still up top. MJ Doom here, along with DB Smiley, waiting in the shadows for possible disruption of rotation. Both teams just posturing. 13's about the same distance away for both teams. The level lead is, there's not a strong level lead, even though 2 buildings are down. The only thing that's missing from Bad by Design is some lane pressure, as the waves are pushed to the right a little bit more in favor of Deckard's. Main point to contest here is this mid fort. Though Bloom does not have a turn in, while there is 108 gems for Bad by Design to turn in. They face 2 Web Weavers in a row. Let's see, hopefully once 13 hits, maybe Bad by Design can try to get a pick and start getting some lane pressure with a Web Weaver turn in. But it's tough because with the bot and the top fort being gone, the pressure with the catapults every 3 waves is going to be tough. So Captain Crowley coming in with the turn in, but Decker's Erudition not letting it be a free turn per se. They're getting not only the mid user camp, but the bottom siege camp. Here comes Bad by Design. They're coming in to invade with 4 Cassius a little bit behind. DB Smiley gets the ice wall on 2. Here comes the leap. Sonya doesn't hit anybody. Here comes on out Althine straight on the point with the Ruby, and that is one dead Gul'dan. Uriel pops the old DB Smiley at half HP, and the Flailing Strike comes out on Thrognar. That's a positive for Bad by Design here, as they wipe one and get a siege camp here. As Web Weavers push the top and the mid, here comes Bad by Design pushing on the bot wall. Looks like they will get this wall completely. MJ Doom waiting in the top here, but there's a silence coming out. DB Smile looking really low at 200 HP. Here comes MJ Doom. MJ Doom does not have the Uriel ult right now, so it has to be careful about diving in. Looks like Deckard's Erudition is giving this fort, opting to go and defend the top fort right now. And especially because the Siege Camp, or the Bruiser Camp, did a really good job of holding the Web Weaver in mid. Now, I have a very huge wave along with a Siege Camp and a Web Weaver here. Goes out on Uriel, doesn't confirm a kill here. And we have 3 people from Deckard's Erudition stuck top. Nice root by Thrognar on the Stuka to just slow the push just a tad bit. Here comes the rest of Deckard's Erudition. It is a call for Bad by Design to retreat. Captain Crowley and Alfheim waiting in the bush, but DB Crowley scouts it out with a snowball here. Trying to get another turn in. Level 14 versus 14 fight. Icewall comes out on Deckard. Captain Crowley gets the taunt out on Stukov, but gets Flailing swiped out. MJ Doom looking low, but Stukov is the one that gets killed. Pina Colada at half HP. MJ Doom right in the middle of the enemy team. Uriel does not have ult until 20 more seconds, and there goes Gul'dan. DB Smiley also getting hit with a kill. That's another free turn-in for Bad by Design. Are they going to try to go for a boss play? Looks like they are. Yep, they're going to go for a boss play along with a turn-in. That's level 15s. Half a level lead for Bad by Design. So they'll hit 16s right when the Web Weavers start to crash on this wall. 10 seconds left for the rest of Deckard's Erudition to come back up. Boss is half HP. Turning gets started by Captain Crowley here. 7 gems, so needs one more person to come on down to turn in. Pina Colada looking to clear this wave up here. Down below, Uriel is in the bot, trying to rotate up to defend against this boss. But along with this boss capture, level 16s is online by Bad by Design. Baker Slew says, Ancient Blessings OP. Blessings activate are near basic. Ooh. Like a lifesteal talent. I've never taken Deckard as a hero, so it's interesting to note. I do like the Roderick staff on level 16 though for the extra CC from Deckard's. Alright, here comes the Web Weavers. Oh, there's a taunt and a Sonya leap onto Unstoppable comes out on DB Smiley, but DB Smiley down at 400 HP. DB Smiley able to get out here. Nice healing from the Stukov. Both teams pretty low as the Web Weavers start to push mid. The boss is already taken out top, but now without getting the fort. Looks like Bad by Design is opting to retreat back to allow free clear, possibly because they would need to just hearth back. They didn't want to give a level lead or an experience lead, possibly by a team wipe if they came up too close. So this last Web Weaver up top gonna be cleared up by Pina Colada. Siege camps getting taken by Deckard's Erudition. Nope, they're just posturing. Okay, they're taking. As they take it, we have Bad by Design here, taking the bottom siege, but also their own bruiser camp. So in terms of control in this bottom bush, Bad by Design getting another free turn-in. And so that's another Web Weaver phase for Bad by Design here. They cleared the middle siege camp, leaving the bottom siege, the middle bruiser camp, leaving the bottom siege camp to be cleared by Deckard's Erudition. They're gonna get a pretty hefty push in the mid lane just because this bruiser camp has been pushing pretty far up, even to the fort. Spell armor is going to be tough for Xanthanium to do some damage here. But they do get rid of the... Oh, Ice Wall comes out, but Stand On Listen peels out the enemy team here. Saves the KT, but DB Smiley straight onto the KT. DB Smiley also goes down along with the KT. We have MG Doom hopping on the backline here, but Stukov goes down. Doom just running away while Pina Colada ends up down here. Tries to clear this Web Weaver. This is the one that's pushed up the most top, so if they can clear it, they can go to the lanes of a taunt on the Gul'dan. Takes out the Gul'dan. Spider's gonna take out this wall here. You're looking for a big jump. Be careful, he has 45 gems. Doesn't want to lose them all. Let's see how effective this is. A taunt comes on out, but the shield all from Uriel gets popped. Nicolata gunning straight on Slice, but gets blinded. Here comes another wave. Bot. Been core at 78%. 70%. MJ Doom right in the middle of the enemy team, trying to disrupt and do any damage here. Nicolata trying to take care of Rally, but Rally gets a taunt on Nicolata, and Tychus gets taken out. Here we go, and the core's at 6%, 5%, and that is GG for Bad by Design. Another lower seed upset in the Division B Southeast playoffs. So that means... Yeah, that means that in this bracket, Bad by Design will go against Strange Team Comp. So the 7th versus the 6th seed down in the lower half of this bracket. Woo. Let me put up the here while I try to get an interview from someone at Bad by Design. Looking at the game summary here while we wait for a team member from Bad by Design to come on out. It looks like the Captain Althine will come out. Althine being the healer main here. Quite a huge game here. A rough early start, losing those 2 Web Weavers, but able to just steamroll on with consecutive turn-ins in the last half of the game. And we have Althine in the chat. Althine, how is it going?
Going pretty well. How are you doing?
Good. Congrats on the win here. How was the...
Thank you.
This is a complete sweep. Not only are the other low-seed teams just sweeping the playoffs, but you guys have also just taken down the 2nd-seeded team. How's your team feeling right now?
We're feeling pretty good. It's nice that we're able to take maps and get a win today.
My goodness. I will say, with that second... with the second map, because I missed the first map on Tomb of the Spider Queen, is it a normal comp that you guys come up with in terms of the Kael'thas, Sonya, Deckard, Varian, and Cassia, or is that just... Are you guys having other strategies that you're saving for later in the playoffs?
No, I mean, anybody that's really watched us, it's kind of typical for us to do it. We're not trying to change anything and be cheesy or nothing. We're just trying to focus on the core that, you know, we have worked with and what has shown to be good to us. So like it wasn't really anything different. The Varian was a little bit of an audible at the end, but we're used to running him. Yeah, it worked out, and that's all that matters at this point, you know.
Yeah, so going in, you guys were the 7th seed. How was the mentality that you guys have going against one of the top 2 seeds in this playoff?
I'm not gonna lie, we were nervous. But we had during week 4 when we first faced Deckard's Erudition, we did take a map off of them. So we were just we were confident that, you know, with a little more work we could definitely take the win. Obviously, you know, gods can bleed kind of deal. So like we just focused up, cleaned up our comms as much as possible, and took what we learned from, you know, the maps that we did win against the first time around and the maps that we lost, and then just, you know, did our homework and figured it out.
It was like total domination, and you guys are coming up against the Strange Team Comp, the 6th seed, who beat out 3rd seed at Emanon 2-1. Now, with Strange Team Comp, Is there a little less nervousness because of their seed, or is it now feeling like you guys are equal playing field because you did topple number 2?
Um, to us, it doesn't matter what seed they're in. The fact is, we're all in the playoffs for a
Mhm.
reason. So obviously, everybody has like their strengths and their weaknesses, and we just need to focus up on that. Like the moment that we're like, oh yeah, we got this in the bag, that's when we lose. So we're not gonna do that. And anytime we get a little too
Mhm.
confident, it's like bring it back, y'all. We can't have that.
Love it. I love it. You guys are so straightforward. I like it. I do have one last question though. So it'll be 2 matches until you meet someone from the top half of the bracket. So we have Phoenix Rising Citrine, 40 seconds to feed, and Death and Delay. Regardless of the seed, is there a team that you're looking forward to playing?
Um, well, I want to say all of them, but I think we're definitely looking at Citrine. Um, it's they are because they are the first and they've been doing so like freaking well. Like we just want to see how we match up compared to them like throughout the season. There's a lot of growth that has happened
Hmm.
with our team. And you know, in the middle of the season we did have a couple of issues, with real life coming into play. So like we weren't always in top form.
Hmm.
And that's no excuse, obviously, but it's just one of those things where like now we have like the full team. Like let's see what we can do, and if we can take a map or even the win, like we know we've done well
Yeah,
this
because you
season.
guys played them and you got a game off them. It only lost 2-1. That was way back on March 3rd. It looks like so. Um,
Yeah, so there's plenty of growth
yeah,
like between them and us and everything, and like anything can happen. Obviously, with just seeing how the playoffs are going right now, with some of the lower seeds taking it, a domination off the
heck
higher
yeah.
seeds.
Well, congrats on the win. Looking forward to the future playoffs. And before we leave the viewers for the night, are the any shout outs that you have?
Want to shout out to Deckard's Erudition. It was super fun to play. Shout out to you for thank you for the cast. Shout out to obviously Bad by Design. Like my team, we're doing super well. Let's keep comms open. Keep working at it. And then anybody that's watching, thanks for enjoying Heroes like we do.
Awesome. Well, Captain Althine, thank you so much for the interview and good luck in the next round of playoffs.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good
Bye.
one.
All right, folks. And that is it. So, uh, Bad by Design, 7th seed, going straight to the next round of playoffs against 6th seed Strange Team Comp for the semifinals. And thank you guys for joining and for cheering on. Sorry that I couldn't get the first game, but I will get the replay and cast it and add it to the VODs. So, other than that, hopefully you guys have a good weekend. The scrim's going, and next cast, I'll be trying to do some replay casts next week. But yeah, you guys have a good Friday. Have an awesome night. And soon.